this should be a battle of the backcourts. And you know something about that. Who did you, when you played, love to face and play against?
Well, two of the guys that come to mind right offhand as far as backcourt players was Michael Jordan and Penny Hardaway. Love facing those guys. And then at the end of my career, I love watching Allen Iverson, not gardening.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's Osman in at the small forward. And so it's the Raptors getting on the board first. Garland with the bucket.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
Pirtle with a screen on Garland. Van Vliet passes to Pirtle. And the shot goes down.
Great recognition by Pirtle, slicing through the defense in these pick-and-roll sets.
Garland against Barnes. Allen a screen on Barnes. Garland kicks to Mobley. Back to Garland. Mitchell passes to Osman. 6 on the shot clock. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Shots good by Siakam.
Physicality is no problem for Siakam. He pushes off the contact and gets it to go.
Pass to Osman. Inside. Here's Mobley. That shot no good. Good D by Siakam.
And you look at Jakob Poeltl, great touch and presence inside the paint. Can get you with a move or just power his way to the hoop.
Barnes. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Here's Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
I like that Donovan Mitchell's not afraid to attack the rim. He finished strong.
And Greg Pirtle has so many options to score inside.
And that's why he's such an efficient scorer, Kevin. Very composed at the rim. Doesn't need a lot of time to get his shot off inside.
And there's the call on Evan Mobley. That's his first foul. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Siakam, right side. Here's Barnes. 4 on the clock. And Siakam gets it to go on the assist by Barnes.
Wiry, strong Pascal Siakam with the nice move in that painted area.
Mobley a screen on Barnes. Here's Garland. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Barnes up top, kicks it out to Van Vliet. Siakam with it. Garland picks him up. Siakam passes to Van Vliet. They double team Siakam. Toronto working the ball around now. Here's Anunoby. Mobley with the block. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Doesn't go that time. Now Toronto takes it the other way. To the inside. Anunoby finds Pirtle. They double him with Mitchell. Nice shot by Pirtle.
Really nice work. Pirtle going to town on the weak defense down in the paint.
Garland against Barnes. Kicks it out to Allen. For 3, Mitchell. Cleveland keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Allen inside. Barnes on him. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Allen. 44 seconds left here in the first quarter. And Vliet on the wing. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And it's Osman with the rebound. The Cavaliers have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. To the middle. Allen kicks to Osman. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And it's Osman missing. Siakam, right side. And finished off by Siakam.
Big man playing big. Once Siakam gets it there, it's a done deal.
And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Raptors up by 4. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Raptors.
Right now, it's their passing game, and it's been on point, doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby is out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Pirtle in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter.
The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
Anunoby trying to break free. VanVleet can't get it to go. And so it's Mobley with it. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Trailing by 2, and so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Here's Mitchell. There's the pass to Okoro. There's the 3.
The length of Scotty Barnes is a difference maker on defense.
Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. VanVleet passes to Pirtle. That falls. Great assist by VanVleet. Pirtle's got the lead up to 4 now for the Raptors. A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Listen, the talent they have is still undeniable, and they've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their career.
Here's Barnes. Lays it up off the glass.
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
Allen with the screen for Rubio. Kicks to Okoro. On the wing, Mitchell. Allen a screen on Anunoby. For 3, Mitchell. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. VanVleet finds Siakam, and you see players trying to get the officials to blow the whistle. Were players in your day, Greg, falling down as much as they seem to be doing now?
Oh, it's way more common now, and let's face it, it's a copycat league. All the whistles slow the game down. I just love to see them let a little bit more go.
From a role player to an elite talent, Pascal Siakam continues to impress with his all-around game.
And the basket by Rubio.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
VanVleet kicks to Siakam. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
Tough to contain Siakam around the rim. He has underrated strength.
Karis LeVert's checked in for Cleveland. Siakam hits them both. The Cavaliers trail by 6. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Rubio outside. Pirtle with the ball. He's picked up by Mobley. And VanVleet, here we go. Barnes kicks to VanVleet. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Shot clock at 6. And it's Isaac Okoro with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Garland's checked in. Pass to Siakam. Mobley with the block. Garland feeling it out a little bit. It's LeVert on the wing, covered by Barnes. LeVert kicks to Mobley. 5 on the clock. And he drops it in from the low post.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
And one thing that is special about Evan Mobley, made an immediate defensive impact as a rookie. Something few big men are able to do.
Siakam outside. So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. And Toronto making a change here. Banton's checked in. And Cleveland with a change here too. Stevens is checked in. 1:21 left to play here in the second quarter. Siakam on the foul.
I mean, great hustle by Pascal Siakam, fighting for the board and making sure they convert.
Allen, a screen on Barnes. The three from Garland. And they'll get another chance. LeVert from outside. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Toronto leading by 6. Barnes finds Siakam. They double team Siakam. The drive by Barnes. Takes a 3. And Siakam gets it to go on the assist by Barnes. Siakam's got 15 points.
That play shows you how much confidence this team has in Siakam's shot. They set him up perfectly.
Good work there as it goes. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Passes it to Purtle. Clock at 6. And the foul called on Jared Allen. That is his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. 14 foul.
Here's Banton, guarded by Garland.
Great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy 2 if the defense wasn't there. Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of the game.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
And he nails the third. Here's Banton. Purtle with 4 seconds on the clock. And the dunk by Purtle.
That's a high percentage shot by Jakob Purtle. He capitalized on that one.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. Shot from the inbound. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater.
The Cavaliers, 21. Fans, get ready for the Jabberwockies.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Pascal Siakam, guys, really making a difference here.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
It's a part of his game that he can always tap into. There's an art to it, and he is painting the canvas tonight.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, at the guard spots, we'll see Garland and LeVert. Then it's Okoro. Then there's Robin Lopez, and it's Stevens in at the 4 slot. Achua, he's checked in for Purtle. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Cleveland.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Raptors shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
The Cavaliers trail by 6. Now, here's Okoro. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by Achua. Siakam outside. Down low. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
As the lead continues to grow, this is just heady, sound basketball.
They have just nailed their halftime adjustment. That's for sure. They don't want to have to sweat this one out. They're looking to pull away.
Smitty, OG Anunoby from the UK has had a nice impact on the game.
And he said he wants to grow the game in England. OG's hoping to open up some paths to the NBA for young players from the UK.
Now here's Van Vliet. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Here's Stephens. Lopez outside. He kicks it to Okoro. Just 4 to shoot. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Toronto leading by 10. Pass to Van Vliet. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Achua, no good.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
You know, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute.
Now, here's Mitchell. Allen with the screen for Mitchell. Toronto grabs the miss.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
The Cavaliers trail by 10. Garland dishes to Mitchell. To stop the drought. Garland, no good.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Stolen by Allen. Mobley outside. Okoro with it. Picked up by Van Vliet. Mobley, a screen on Van Vliet. Going inside. And Okoro throws it down.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And I know he was pleased with his foul shooting last year. How about 87% from the line?
And Fred Van Vliet, a player who has always shot well from outside.
And Kevin Van Vliet has continued to kind of take on more of an offensive load, increased his volume while maintaining efficiency. Not every player able to do that.
Now, here's Mitchell. Mobley outside. Back to Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one goes on Anunoby.
Not really fair to the defender. How do you challenge an offensive force like Mitchell when he has that kind of pump fake?
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Lopez comes in for Allen. And it's Jetty Osman in for Okoro.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times. He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
And there's the pass to Anunoby. Siakam, right side. And Siakam throws it down.
This is what this team expects from Pascal Siakam. His guys know how dominant he can be.
For 3, Mitchell. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Mitchell's got it back down to single digits for the Cavs. Garland against Van Vliet. And a wide open look for Siakam. The Raptors rebound. Achua finds Siakam. The kick out to Barnes. Goes back up. That one off the back iron and out.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
And here's Garland for three. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Toronto Raptors. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Underneath in the post, it's Siakam and Achua. And Van Vliet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Barnes in at the 3 slot. It's the 5 out there for the Raptors. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Toronto. And Cleveland also making a change. Ricky Rubio checked in for Garland. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Toronto. Puts the move on, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
I like how Fred VanVleet stays patient. Eyes up, finds the breakdown in the defense.
Mitchell against Anunoby. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Lopez a screen on Anunoby. Mitchell passes to Osman. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Because he attracts so much defensive attention, Donovan Mitchell often finds teammates all alone.
Van Vliet finds Barnes. On the wing, Anunoby. Barnes right side. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Now, here's Rubio. And Poeltl sends it back.
Gotta love the shot blocking ability of Poeltl. Wonderful timing right there.
And the dunk by Barnes.
I mean, maybe he could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. For the Cavaliers, Allen's checked in for Lopez. And it's Garland in for Ricky Rubio. And Scotty Barnes, the Rookie of the Year in 2022 in the NBA.
And you could argue he was maybe the biggest surprise of the 21 draft. Made a huge impact on the floor immediately. If you did a redraft of that class, he'd be closer to the top.
Greg, an outstanding scorer. Donovan Mitchell takes it to another level in the playoffs, doesn't he?
And Kevin, how about all of his averages go up come playoff time? Spider is a guy who wants the limelight, and like other stars, takes on more of a load in the postseason.
And the Raptors making a change here. Banton's checked in. Now here's Barnes to the paint, stolen by Allen. And Mitchell with a clear path to the hoop. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Toronto leading by 11. Barnes outside. Siakam outside. And there's the call on Evan Mobley. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Second team foul.
We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Mitchell against Siakam. 4 on the shot clock. Anunoby, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 11. Mobley outside. Driving inside. And Mobley throws it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Shots good by Siakam.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
Now, here's Garland. Lets it go from 11. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Poeltl's got his 6th rebound on the night. Barnes left side. And there's the call on Jetty Osman. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Raptors making a change here. Van Vliet's checked in. Pass to Barnes. Down low. Siakam's shot is off. The Cavaliers trail by 11. Lobbed up there for Allen. And stolen by Barnes. Drives to the hoop. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Defenders haven't figured out Scotty Barnes yet.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Raptors?
For me, consistent penetration the entire game, and that's given them a lot of options.
And the other area they're separating themselves is with their points at the free throw line, being the initiator physically.
Don't you love it when Donovan Mitchell throws himself on the offensive glass, putting his athleticism to great use?
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Raptors.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, whenever things started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Pascal Siakam.
High-level shot making, what we got a chance to witness. He responded to good defense with better offense time and time again.
Anunoby, good.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
Mitchell tries yet again. They get a hand on it. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Now here's Barnes. Tight defense on him. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability.
Smack clowns with mad style.
And Grant, we've got two teams here that don't need to rely solely on their starters. They've got a lot of firepower coming off the bench.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of talent on display for both sides. And that depth makes each team more unpredictable on offense. Both sides have a number of guys who can step up on any given night.
All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Bam Adebayo is out there with Omer Yurtseven. And it's Oladipo in at the one. And they pick up two.
Boy, Pascal Siakam plays at his own pace, able to find the open man.
Adebayo sets a screen. Hero, no good.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Outside Barnes. Pass to Anunoby. Siakam, right side. With the drive. And he can't get that one. And Miami will go the other way with it. And Grant, no team better than Miami at developing. Oh, okay then.
Oh, how about the talent, the creativity? Butler with the highlight reel attack.
Hurdle with a screen on Adebayo. Anunoby on the wing. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Siakam.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other. That pass was about the location, puts it perfectly into the hands of his teammate.
The free throw drops for Oladipo. Well, Doris, it was only a few years ago that the Raptors won an NBA title. It seems like a lot further back, though.
It does, B.A., because we're looking at a much different basketball team. Obviously, Kawhi Leonard has moved on. Kyle Lowry has moved on. In fact, many of the key players from that squad have moved on. Incredible to think they have managed to remain competitive.
for Miami. They've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Adebayo sets a screen. Hero for 3. Adebayo finds Hero. Going inside. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
For a center, Adebayo is an excellent passer. He's always so aware of his surroundings.
Van Vliet, the pass to Pirtle. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Here's your 7. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Just disrespectful. If the D gives him a clear path to the hoop, he will take it.
Let's just say they were a little slow to react there.
Yeah, and despite his restrictions offensively, you still have to close off the lane or he'll burn you.
And when you look at Van Vliet on the floor, you would think he gets targeted on defense. But for a player his size, he more than holds his own.
And Van Vliet, a very solid defender at his position, Grant.
Not great length, but strong as any, BA. I mean, he has great hands to bother the ball handler and great defensive IQ that makes the most of his athleticism.
Now here's Hero. Driving inside. Here's 7. Passes to Hero. 6 on the shot clock. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. And your 7 gets it to go.
That's a heads-up play right there. Reads the floor, distributes accordingly.
Barnes finds Anunoby. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
I'll tell you, it's 6'8" with elite athleticism. Good luck checking OG Anunoby on the interior.
Barnes against Butler. Here's 7, a screen on Barnes. Butler into the lane. Oladipo against Van Vliet. The shot by Oladipo, no good. The Raptors have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Oladipo against Siakam. It's Barnes on the wing. Anunoby on the wing. Timeout called, the Raptors.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
Now here's Anunoby. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Heat with the lead. 58 seconds left in the first quarter. Oladipo with a screen on Barnes. Here's Butler. Pass to your 7. It's stolen by Pirtle. Anunoby for 3. And the Raptors miss again. Grant, they could attempt a 2 for 1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look.
Hero outside. Oladipo right side. Just 5 to shoot. Driving in. Pirtle with some nice D. Toronto's gone 0 for 2 from outside. It's Barnes on the wing. Back to Siakam. Pass to Van Vliet. Siakam the screen. And he's going for the oop here. Van Vliet finds Siakam. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. 1 quarter in the books. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Miami.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
On the court for Miami here in the second. On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Omer 7 out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Oladipo in at the point guard position. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Jimmy Butler's focus is all on team success. In fact, his agent said whenever he calls Jimmy to congratulate him on personal accolades, like All-NBA team, for example, Jimmy hangs up in his face before he can finish the sentence. Brian, for Butler, there's only one prize that really matters.
He's a rare breed, Alec, for sure. Thanks for that. And the Heat making a change here. Zeller's checked in.
He didn't have his feet planted.
First team foul.
Van Vliet against Oladipo. Oh, rejected by Oladipo.
Well, how about the athleticism of Victor Oladipo twice on the pipes?
And some changes here for the Raptors. Achua comes in for Pirtle, and it's Ben in for Fred Van Vliet. Kyle Lowry's checked in for Miami.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out. Now, guys, when you think about this Miami Heat team, you hear a lot of talk about their ability to score. But how about the way they play on both ends of the floor?
The Raptors have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. To the inside. Here's Achua. Pass to Ben. Siakam the screen. To the paint. Shot clock at 5. Denied by Adebayo.
Oh, gotta be cautious when Adebayo is in the area. Showing once again that he's a legitimate shot blocking threat.
Now here's Butler. Zeller with a screen on Barnes. Here's Butler. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Defensively, this Heat team was top 3 in points allowed per game and top 5 in defensive efficiency last year.
You know, B.A., that's something that surely isn't talked about enough. And when they're not having their best shooting night, they'll suffocate you on the defensive end.
Zeller with a screen on Siakam. And Adebayo slams it in.
What a confident dunk by Adebayo. He knows there's little the defense can do once he's elevated.
Siakam outside. Count it after missing his first 6 shots. Now 1 for 7.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Pass to Adebayo. Here's Butler. Back to Adebayo. Zeller, the pass to Adebayo. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Well, an all-star appearance for Bam Adebayo in 2020. Grant, you think he can get back there?
No doubt. I mean, I think the bigger issue is we've seen his numbers taper off just in the postseason. Can he reverse that and bring his best when it matters most?
Anunoby. Oh, there's a killer 2-hand slam.
Let's remember this is 6'8" with some hops. OG Anunoby with the dunk.
Adebayo, a screen on Anunoby. On the attack, Hero. Back to Zeller. Not going to go that time. Achua with some nice D for Toronto. They've gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Siakam in the post. Defended by Zeller. Siakam outside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That'll belong to Kyle Lowry.
Well, with that 6'9" length, right? Siakam uses those long limbs to create contact, get himself some free throws. Nicely done.
And now it seems Siakam is in his prime. How do you see his place in the league, Grant?
Well, I really like him, but he seems to be an elite second option. Not sure if you want to build an entire offense around him, but certainly has proven to be an important piece to a championship-level team.
Geert Sevens checked in for Miami. Raptors on D. Here's Butler. Lays it up and banks it in.
Butler challenging the very heart of the defense. Everybody's trying to take away the paint. Jimmy Butler says, I own that real estate.
Pass to Siakam. Adebayo with the rejection. Butler with the ball. And it's Anunoby picking him up. And so they foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Second team foul.
Now here's Lowry. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Kicks it to Hero. Butler passes to Yurtseven. 4 on the clock. Lowry outside. Fires from the wing. Achua with a rebound. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Achua with a screen on Hero. Anunoby passes to Achua. Back to Anunoby. Achua. Miami grabs the miss.
It would be smart to hold for the final shot.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance of momentum away from your opponent.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. And here's Lowry from the arc. And the first half comes to an end. Thanks very much, Allie. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, some have said those old school power forwards, guys like Charles Oakley, they're becoming outdated. Do you see that, Grant?
Well, first of all, the physicality in the game is no more. The way Oakley would hit you and bruise you, you can't do that in today's game. And guys like Oakley are now playing the 5 position, and they're shooting 3-pointers. So a lot of it just is because the game has changed and evolved since the 90s when Oakley dominated.
A great skill level in the game right now.
No question.
The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Pirtle in at the center position. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half. Anunoby with it. Hero picks him up. VanVleet against Butler. VanVleet, the pass to Anunoby. Picked by Pirtle. To the middle. Shoots over Hero. Count the basket and the foul! It's on Tyler Hero.
You love to see him powering through the contact to get the bucket and one. Pirtle with a show of some strength.
That one misses for Pirtle. And as solid as Pirtle is during the game, his free throws, Grant, can be an issue.
BA, it really limits his minutes during close games late. You know, he's right around 50% for his career. He has decent form, so there is some hope for improvement.
Now here's Oladipo. And Yurtseven gets it to go.
Now, Victor Oladipo's passing skills probably unappreciated. This guy is very unselfish and capable.
Excellent use of his physical gifts. Goes up strong and captures the board.
Hero, the pass to Yurtseven. Out of bounds, it'll be Raptors ball. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Toronto trailing. Outside Anunoby. Adebayo grabs the board. The Heat have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, BA, that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Yurtseven a screen. Butler passes to Yurtseven. Shot clock at 6.
There are a few things that you love about Victor Oladipo. Number one, the energy and effort he plays with every night. His willingness to carry a load on the offensive end. But more than that, guys, it's the tone and tenor of unselfishness that he sets for this entire group.
And for the Raptors, they're shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Anunoby passes to Siakam. Hero against Anunoby. Oh, it's stolen by Oladipo. And it's Oladipo finishing it off.
Love how alert Oladipo is on the defensive end, using that impressive reach to mess with the passing lanes.
Van Vliet, the pass to Siakam. Nice move. Barnes. The shot no good. Now the Heat take it the other way. No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, BA. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
Now here's Anunoby. Here's Van Vliet. Back to Anunoby. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, you love the unselfishness of Fred Van Vliet. This guy is so good recognizing when his teammates are open.
And the foul called on Victor Oladipo. That's foul number 2 for him.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And the Raptors making a change here. Chua's checked in. Siakam with a screen on Oladipo. Van Vliet, the pass to Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
That's showing you that Siakam understands in pick and roll. If I can get myself to open space, I'll get an open shot.
You're 7 a screen. Here's Butler. Pascal Siakam with a rebound. Siakam's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Achua. Achua with the dunk.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Adebayo, a screen on Van Vliet. Out left to the wing. Stolen by Anunoby. Siakam finds Anunoby. Back to Siakam. Achua with a screen on Oladipo. Siakam, the pass to Anunoby. Kicks it out to Siakam. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Miami grabs the miss. Hero's got 4 rebounds now. 26 seconds left in the third. Butler passes to Adebayo. Butler against Barnes. Adebayo, a screen on Barnes. Butler uses the glass to finish the layup. Butler's got 8.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That is 3rd personal foul. Second.
That free throw no good.
At the line for Toronto. Precious.
He hits the 2nd from the line. Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
Adjustments are a part of every game, in every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
Here's Butler.
You have to be impressed with the instincts and versatility on the defensive end from Scotty Barnes. This guy.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And let's take a look at Miami. On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Bam Adebayo is out there with Omer Yurtseven. And it's Oladipo in at the point guard position. 5 on the clock. Here's Butler. Got a hand on it. And count that. And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed.
The previous play is under review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Van Vliet against Oladipo. Siakam, good. And Van Vliet gets the assist.
Well, you love the size and the length of Siakam, so he's comfortable in the painted area, does nice work there.
You're 7, a screen on Barnes. Outside Butler. Into the lane. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Precious Achiuwa picks one up.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact. Well, the great ones make their mark in the playoffs, and Jimmy Butler has certainly done that. Some Herculean performances when the chips were down.
And granted, last year's playoffs, Jimmy Butler became the first player since Jordan to author multiple 40-point, 4-steal games in a single series.
And in 2020, the third player ever to record a 40-point triple-double in the finals. I mean, just legendary stuff.
And so here is Miami after the basket by Toronto. Again, the Heat misses. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's his second personal foul. First game foul.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Achiuwa with a screen on Hero. Anunoby passes to Achiuwa. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Boy, when it comes to Precious Achiuwa, guys, to me the talent is evident. A big guy who can contribute in a variety of ways.
And Doris, we've seen promising flashes from Achiuwa early on.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about the skill. The next step for him is focusing on becoming more consistent. If he's able to do this, his future very promising because he runs the floor, very switchable on defense, and there's growth opportunity offensively.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Anunoby passes to Achiuwa. Achiuwa with the dunk.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
For Miami, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Here's 7 up top. Back to Hero. Knocks it loose. Oladipo against Van Vliet. Clock at 6. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. The Raptors have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Siakam the screen. Van Vliet the pass to Anunoby to tie it up. Here's Siakam. Oh, can't tie it up as that one misses. The Heat with the lead. Inside. And then Siakam with the jam.
Pascal Siakam, improvement, yes. Big time player, no doubt.
Here's 7, a screen on Barnes. And it's Butler off the drive. Misses from close range. The Raptors have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Here's Van Vliet. Can't get the go-ahead bucket.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
Hero, the pass to Adebayo. Oladipo outside. Pass to Butler.
Hey, never one to shy away from the pressure. Jimmy with a huge opportunity at the line.
First free throw is good, and that gives him a lead. And so both free throws good, and it's a 2-point ball game.
You must embrace the pressure and knock down critical free throws. Nicely done.
Achiuwa with a screen on Hero. Pass to Van Vliet to take the lead. Counted from distance.
Well, Fred Van Vliet has become a true impact player. This guy remarkably consistent from deep.
Hero outside. Butler with the ball. Adebayo, a screen on Barnes. Butler passes to Adebayo. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. They'll pin that one on Pascal Siakam.
Yeah, a giant spot here at the line. Bam with the chance to be a hero.
And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
And just incredible confidence at the free throw line. That is how you win close games.
Adebayo against Siakam. Van Vliet outside. From outside, off the mark.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Butler against Barnes. And he sinks it.
And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game. Fred VanVleet does this consistently. Big time moment. He's ready to meet it, guys.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
He drops the first one, and that'll put him up 2. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 3-point game.
A bit of heroics at the line right there as he bumps their lead to 3 and makes things a little easier for them defensively.
Kicks it out to Siakam. This one for 3. Misses the 3. Pass to Van Vliet. From deep. Off target from downtown. So a close game sees Miami. Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks.
I smack clowns with mad style.
Richard, between these two teams tonight will be another installment in this terrific rivalry.
And let me say, playing in the same conference, having to go through each other year after year, yeah, that can breed a little bit of contempt. Let's just say it that way.
Exactly. I'm sure you felt that against rivals in your division and your conference.
Yeah, I think most of the time they felt it against me.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, the wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Yurtsevin out there with Bam Adebayo, and it's Oladipo in at the point.
And known as a combo guard, Victor Oladipo has some point guard level passing skills in the body of a 2.
Now here's Mitchell. Mobley outside. And he drives in, and the basket is good. Mobley's got 5 now.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
And last season, Bam Adebayo said it was disrespectful that he wasn't named a finalist for Defensive Player of the Year. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, no argument here. He's definitely an elite defender. Second team all defense 3 years running. Great toughness and versatility.
Now, here's Garland. About a minute played so far here in the first. Allen for 3. The shot missing. And Miami the other way now. Hero finds Adebayo. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Garland surveying the D. Allen at the screen for Garland. In the corner, Okoro with it. No good from outside. And here are the Heat now. Here's Butler. Excellent D there from Allen.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
Outside Garland. The high post shot. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
Again, the miss by the Heat. Cleveland's gone 0-2 from deep here. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Allen.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter basketball. Pass to Adebayo. Adebayo with a screen on Mitchell. Hero from long range. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. And so Allen will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Richard, for the Cavs, the progress that Darius Garland has made in just a few seasons is nothing short of remarkable.
Well, he took a giant leap last year, and he got better in just about every offensive category, and people recognize it. He was 3rd in most improved player voting and probably would have finished a little bit higher had they not dealt with injuries at the end of the season.
And he was an all-star.
Yes, sir.
Now, Yurtsevin following the three-point attempt by Donovan Mitchell.
And Butler is developing into a bomber. If he starts making those consistently, he's virtually unguardable. Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now here's Butler. He's got 6. To the middle. Jared Allen grabs the miss.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
They get the rebound. Mobley at the elbow. Outside Garland. Shot clock at 5. From outside the arc. Rebound by the Heat. Now Adebayo. Kicks it to Oladipo. You've got 1:08 left in the first quarter. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. Here's Garland, picks one up.
An active shooter. When Oladipo takes charge like this and looks to score, this guy is capable of living at the free throw line.
And so Garland will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They trail by 1. 54 seconds left to play in the first. Mitchell outside. Mobley outside. Back to Mitchell. Goes up again. And that one hits back iron.
Well, okay, well, I like his aggressiveness, but, like, the defense was waiting on him that time.
The pass to Adebayo. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Adebayo throws it down.
Don't take your eyes off Bam. When he comes off the floor, he gets up and the slams are just too good to miss. And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Right side, Butler. There's the drive. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
A legendary competitor. Butler with no fear taking it hard to the hoop.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
Running onto the court. Your pass, powerhouse team.
For 3, Mitchell drains the three-pointer.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around you.
It's a tie game here in Cleveland. And back with the start of the second.
Please give a big round of applause for your Cavaliers.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
On the court for Miami here in the second. The wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Adebayo is out there with Yurtseven. And it's Oladipo in at the point guard position. Here's Adebayo. Oladipo outside. Kicks it out to Hero. Clock at 4. Mobley with the block.
Such long arms. Mobley is tough to do anything against.
Rubio against Hero. Got a piece of it. The kick outside to Butler. Can't get it to drop. Made 3. Missed 2 from the field. Well, Cleveland shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks.
Well, he has such tremendous upside in Evan Mobley, and we've even heard coaches express jealousy that J.B. Bickerstaff gets to coaching.
Young big men usually take time to adapt to this league, not him. Beyond the production, you love his maturity and the leadership by example.
Oh, high effort play by Hero, running the floor to finish the fast break strong.
Mitchell wide open. Sinks the three-pointer. Mitchell's got 6 points.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now here's Butler. 8 points for him. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Oladipo against Rubio. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Hero finds Butler. A three-pointer, no good. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. It's intercepted. Stolen. for three. Mitchell. That's a bucket. His third of the game. He shot the ball 7 times.
Proving how coachable he is. Mobley, this man is building a pretty decent passing game.
And slam dunk by Butler.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And an intentional foul right there.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Rubio taking his time here. With the shot. And you talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the ride.
Oladipo against Allen. And Allen with the block.
Allen with the range and the length to block shots anywhere on the floor.
On the wing, Mitchell. He's covered by Hero. Here's Osman. It's hauled in by Hero. And there's 1:45 left in the first half of the game. Here's Butler. He nails it, and we're tied up. Butler's got 12.
And when Butler gets rolling, get out of his way. So much fun to watch him take over.
And there's a foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul. Robin Lopez is checked in for Allen.
Coming onto the floor for your Cavaliers.
We've got 1:28 left in the first half of basketball. Rubio outside. Mobley a screen on Oladipo. And Rubio kicks to Osman. 6 to shoot. Mitchell passes to Osman. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds in this game. Butler with the ball. Now defended by Mitchell. Oladipo for 3. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And the touch Oladipo puts on his shots, so silky. He just glides it in from there.
And the Cavaliers call time here. For the Cavaliers, Okoro's checked in for Osman. Karis LeVert comes in for Donovan Mitchell. And it's Garland in for Ricky Rubio. The 3 from Garland falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
A consistent threat from outside. Garland looks to fire whenever he can get open from there.
Here's Butler. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now, here's Garland. 5 points in the game. Pass to LeVert. Here he goes. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And got to push LeVert out of that area because he's very comfortable looking to score from there.
Offensive rebound. Oh, look at that play right there.
Okay, that's how it's done.
Woo! Wow.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. This one for 3. Butler can't get that one to fall. Timeout called, Cleveland. There's Garland.
Their coaching staff wants Adebayo to...
Thank you, David. And we'll be back. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
In at small forward and power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. At the guard spots, we'll see Garland and LeVert. And it's Lopez in at center. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Stevens is checked in. Oladipo against Garland. He feeds it to Lopez. He can't hit that time. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for Miami. A two-point game. And, of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports league and worked his way up from video coordinator.
Here's Stevens. And it's Miami with the rebound. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And it's Butler missing. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. No good. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Now, here's Okoro. He's covered closely. And Tyler Hero gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. Cleveland moving it around. Passes it to Garland. Shot clock at 6. Wide open look. And that one drops. Garland's got the game tied up here for the Cavs.
His performance today has just been so important. What a luxury to have a guy that's that dependable.
Adebayo drives in. No good on that one. Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Now here's LeVert. He's defended by Yurtseven. Pass to Steffens. For the lead. They grab their own miss. And here's Garland for 3. The shot that time not on target. The Heat have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. And Oladipo has it in the corner. Butler against Lopez. Butler passes to Yurtseven. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And here's LeVert. Kicks it out to Garland. From past the arc. Another miss by Garland. Garland's got 1 3-pointer tonight in 4 tries. Here's Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
And Butler has some insane handles, created it, just carving his way through the defense.
Now, here's Garland. 9 points in the game so far. Now, here's Okoro. T right on him. Poke loose. Miami again turning it over.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
A different look now for Cleveland. Allen's checked in for Lopez. Osman comes in for Okoro. And it's Mitchell in for Karis LeVert. Now, here's Garland. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. And slam dunk by Allen.
Fantastic work from Allen, taking the contact on the chin, burying the shot. Jared Allen has become a cornerstone of this Cleveland Cavalier team. He plays on both sides of the ball with such intensity.
Here's Butler. 16 points for him.
Nice work to rise up and secure that miss. Solid rebounding effort from him.
And it's Mitchell missing. For Miami, they've gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. It's Oladipo on the wing. Garland with it. Butler covering. Over in the corner, Osman. Screen by Allen. Lobbed up there for Allen. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Making full use of that reach. Allen able to buck the ball out of the air for that easy lob.
Outside Butler. Excellent D there from Allen. Cavaliers leading.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
Mitchell kicks to Garland. Here's Stephens. Lets it go with a 3. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. It's still anybody's game as we reach. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass. Flat out, give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. On the floor for Miami, starting the 4th. The wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Yurtsevin out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Oladipo in at the point. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Trailing by 2. Takes it inside. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Mitchell with it. Butler covering. Here's Osman. Back to Mitchell. Now the pass to Osman from deep. And it's Miami with the rebound. Here's Adebayo. Pass to Hero. Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Adebayo with a screen for Hero. Back to Adebayo. Good D by Mobley. Cleveland's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Mitchell passes to Allen. And slam dunk by Allen.
When you're Allen, just about 7 feet, dunking comes easy.
And Oladipo kicks to Butler. Passes it to Hero. Back to Butler. Now here's Yurtsevin. Kicks it out to Hero. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, we know how Tyler Hero's a bucket, but still lots of room for growth. Last season, the 6th Man of the Year winner, he really did struggle, though, in the postseason.
And, Greg, you look at the playoff shooting percentages for Hero, tailing off from his regular season number.
And, Kevin, that's not uncommon for a younger player, but the playoffs are what matters. And to be a star, that's when you've got to deliver.
Mitchell against Butler. Now, here's Garland. He's tightly guarded. 4 on the shot clock. It's hauled in by Hero. Hero's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight to tie it up. And it's Butler missing. For Cleveland, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the 3rd quarter. Mitchell with it. Now defended by Oladipo. Garland, no good.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Cavaliers? And slam dunk by Butler.
And you can see the leadership there that Butler possesses, commanding the rock on important possessions here down the stretch.
Now, here's Mitchell. And there's a foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's foul number 2 for him. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop.
Great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy 2 if the defense wasn't there.
Pass to Adebayo. Back to Butler to take the lead. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Mobley's got 5 rebounds tonight. Cleveland's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. From down in the low post, it goes. Mobley's got the lead up to 4 now for the Cavs. 1:10 left in the 4th quarter of this one. And there's the call on Cedi Osman. That's foul number 2 for him. 1:06 left in the 4th. And it's Adebayo in the corner. 5 to shoot. A wide open look here for Oladipo. Good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Now, here's Garland. Mitchell in the corner. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Mitchell against Butler. Oladipo outside. Knocks down the 3.
And no fear in the eyes of Oladipo. This guy is a gamer who lives for the moment.
Now the feed to Allen. Count!
Exposing the defense and taking advantage in the paint.
Hero with it. Timeout called the Heat. It's tied at 39. 6 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Six seconds left here in the 4th quarter. To win the game, and we are headed to overtime. A do-or-die defensive stop, and they come up big. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Mitchell is out there with Ricky Rubio, and it's Osman in at the 3, the small forward. Adebayo with the bucket.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Now Rubio. And Oladipo pulls it down. The Heat leading by 3. And here is Butler. And the pass to Yurtseven. Adebayo kicks to Butler. Six on the shot clock. Miami needs to get a shot off. Here's Adebayo. And no good. Good D by Mobley. Now Cleveland shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Here's the 3. And it's Osman missing. Miami's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. And Butler gets it to go.
And in the paint, Butler really excels. He's got the agility and power needed to beat the defense.
Here's Mitchell. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. Rubio outside. Here's Osman. Offline with his 3. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Driving the lane and slam dunk by Butler.
about the ferocity from Butler? Just exploding to the rim to take that one home as soon as the lane opened up.
Now a timeout called by Miami. They're up by 7. 1:02 left in the first overtime. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Okoro comes in for Jetty Osman. And it's Garland in for Ricky Rubio. Shot clock at 3. From the line. Misses off the right iron.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
And I think Mitchell's focus increases when it's clutch time. The bigger the moment, the better he is.
Now here's Butler. And there's the drive. And slam dunk by Butler.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Here's Mobley. From outside, off the mark.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Butler feeling out a bit. Back to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
I smack clowns with mad style.
tonight's matchup. Both front courts are outstanding. This should be quite a battle here, Smitty.
It should be the big man in the spotlight in this one. Rebounding and everything in the paint. This should be a great showdown. Strength versus strength.
Now let's take a look at Toronto's starting lineup. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. Fred VanVleet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the 5. Here's Osman. And it's Allen who slams it home.
One of the cases where height failed to tell you the whole story.
Kicks it out to Anunoby. Pirtle with a screen on Mitchell. Anunoby passes to Pirtle. Shakes him. And it's out of bounds. That one off Pirtle. So it's the Cavaliers now. Now here's Garland. Pass to Osman. Mobley, a screen on VanVleet. Here's Osman. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Pirtle. Nice D from Allen.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
And Smitty, the Toronto Raptors, the lone Canadian team in the NBA. They take great pride in that.
Since the Grizzlies relocated to Memphis in 2001, Canada has belonged to the Raptors. BA, you can tell they take pride in this. They don't just represent the city of Toronto, but the entire country.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball after the basket by Toronto. Mobley, a screen on VanVleet. Here's Osman. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Fred VanVleet. And after a few seasons of anemic offense, the Cavs have finally started to turn things around.
Yes, they have, and they made a big step forward. Now, there's a nice balance to their offense. And you know, guys, I don't think too many people expected the resurgence we saw from the Cavs last season. It started with their defense.
And pushing it up, here's Cleveland. And there's a whistle. That goes on Pascal Siakam. That's his first foul of the game. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Outside Garland. Down low. And it's stolen by VanVleet.
Right idea, wrong execution. They were looking to get a high percentage shot inside, but the pass was too late.
Allen finds Mobley. Outside Garland. From deep. Cleveland gets it back. On the wing, Mitchell. Back to Mobley. That one a little long.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Well, in terms of their D, the Cavs have gone from one of the softer teams in the league to one of the toughest.
Well, think about this. I mean, they're a young team. They play with tremendous energy, and we see that in the way they get after it on defense.
Now here's Garland. Pass to Osman. 6 to shoot. Allen inside, working on Siakam. Outside Garland. It's stolen by Pirtle. Anunoby on the take. Kicks it out to Barnes. Inside. And then Siakam with the jam.
You can't teach court awareness. Barnes understands when his guys are uncovered.
Left side Mitchell shoots over Barnes. And another miss by Cleveland. For Toronto, they've gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Here's VanVleet. Drives to the hoop. The rebound by Osman.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
Here's Osman. He's got 5. Goes up from the top of the key. 4 on the clock. Pirtle against Mitchell. Pass to Siakam. Van Vliet on the wing. Left side, Anunoby. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one on Mitchell. And it's hard to overstate the impact OG Anunoby has on defense, Brent.
Hey, B.A., an absolute terror on the wings. I mean, he has great length, moves well, just one of the best one-on-one perimeter defenders in the league.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Anunoby against Garland. Allen with a screen on Anunoby. Here's Garland. Here's Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Just wow. A monster flush from the big man.
Anunoby on the take. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
When you talk about OG Anunoby, here's a guy who gets better every season, works hard on his game.
Both free throws good from Anunoby. Cleveland has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Mobley, a screen on Anunoby. Mobley outside, takes a three, fires in the triple.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Van Vliet finds Barnes. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes.
He's heady, he's unselfish. All Van Vliet does is make winning plays.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Cavaliers ahead. They're up by 4. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. Thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a look at the Cavs' performance here, guys, what are your thoughts?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Donovan Mitchell out there with Ricky Rubio. And it's Lopez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Cleveland, getting going in the second. Here's Mitchell, following the bucket by the Raptors. To the paint. It's tipped. From deep three-point range. That shot is off. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Pass to Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
Assertive move by Pascal Siakam, slamming it in before anyone can contest it.
Mitchell against Barnes. Mobley, a screen on Barnes. Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. Now Lopez. Siakam pulls down the board.
Come on, that's your bread and butter. You can't miss that.
To the middle. Rubio against Van Vliet. And defense is now all about switching. Smitty, when you played, would you rather be switched onto a big inside or onto a smaller, quicker player on the perimeter?
Easy answer for me, B.A. I would definitely love to be switched on a little guy and use my size and strength. Obviously, they have the advantage with the quickness, but I do not want to get bruised up by those big guys. Tough to contain Siakam around the rim. He has underrated strength. And what impresses you about Pascal Siakam is his tremendous length with an intimidating 7'3" wingspan.
Man, that length of Siakam really comes in handy on both ends, Smitty.
B.A., he's tough to guard because he's able to get his shots up over most guys due to that length. And then on the defensive end, capable of guarding the post and the perimeter.
And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
Great open look there. Anunoby's got 7 points.
OG does a good job of getting ready for catch-and-shoot situations. He knows the value of preparation.
Rubio passes to Lopez. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Right side Barnes. Pass to Achua. Siakam with it. Back to Achua. Just 3 to shoot. And Toronto calls time here. And the Raptors making a change here. Banton's checked in. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Barnes, no good. The Cavs trailing. Outside Mitchell. Outside Rubio. Out to the wing. Lopez, the screen on Siakam. Just 5 on the clock. Mobley passes to Lopez. Looking to end the drought. Takes it inside, and he sinks the layup. Lopez has got his first bucket in this one.
And look at the way Lopez put it on the floor and got to the hoop. He looked like a guard out there.
To the inside, Achua. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
For Cleveland, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. And here's Rubio. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. For Toronto, they've gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Barnes against Mitchell. Pass to Siakam. Now Achua. Siakam outside. Back to Achua. Achua with the dunk.
Elevating his playmaking over time. Siakam recognizes when his teammates have clean looks.
Here's Okoro. Anunoby covering. Here's Okoro. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. A different look for Cleveland. Jared Allen, he's checked in for Lopez. Stevens comes in for Evan Mobley. And Garland is subbed in for Rubio. And 1:01 left to play in the second quarter. Siakam in the post. He has 7. Anunoby passes to Siakam, and it's in there. And now it's an 8-point Raptor lead.
He has good hands and length to convert. Siakam's a great pick-and-roll partner.
Garland against Anunoby. Garland, he's open. Gets a very good look and converts.
So wide open there. He said, why not? That's like a warm-up shot for him.
Siakam, the pass to Anunoby. Back to Siakam. Pass to Achua. Here's Banton. Second shot opportunity. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Karis LeVert's checked in for the Cavaliers. Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Outside Garland. Offensive board. Anunoby finds Siakam. Kicks it out to Anunoby. And there's the drive. And no good. Trying to get. And so it's the Toronto Raptors finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Great shot selection right now. Keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. We'll be. We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Boy, you look at Pascal Siakam. He's been playing really well.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Second half underway. Here's who Nick Nurse has got on the floor. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. Fred VanVleet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the center. Outside Barnes. It's tipped. Here's Osman. He's guarded by Barnes. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. no purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Stevens is checked in for the Cavs. Karis LeVert comes in for Mitchell. Siakam in the post, guarded by Garland. They get it back. Here's Pirtle, and he banks in the layup.
Got to be on the lookout for Pirtle crashing the glass, using his body to wreck the defense on the boards.
Pass to Osman. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. And here's Allen. Toronto grabs the miss. Pirtle's got a rebound number 5 here tonight.
You know, the first player ever drafted out of Austria, Jakob Pirtle, is blazing his own path, inspiring a new wave of basketball players.
Outside Anunoby. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Siakam. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen.
A foul can hold Pascal Siakam's shot back. He commits to the play and gets it in the air.
You know, Pirtle's country of Austria, they've never qualified for the games or world championships, Smitty.
You're right, B.A. I know he really carries the flag for Austrian hoops, but the game is growing there because of Jakob Pirtle. Look at what Dirk did for their neighbors in Germany. This is the shot you want to get him, an open look from range.
Siakam, no good. The Cavaliers have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Osman. He's covered by Siakam. Pass to Stevens. And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. There's the help with LeVert. Van Vliet with it. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Siakam, pass to Barnes. Back to Siakam. Siakam draws the double. And Anunoby for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Osman, guarded by Van Vliet. Second chance shot. Pirtle with the block.
Gotta love the shot blocking ability of Pirtle. Wonderful timing right there.
Stolen by Siakam. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's good from Siakam.
Though you get a lot of individual production out of Pascal Siakam, he's a total team player. He checks his ego at the door.
Achua's checked in for Pirtle. Anunoby against Garland. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on OG Anunoby.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Mitchell's checked in. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Pass to Barnes. Back to Anunoby. Here's Siakam. And again, Toronto no good for Cleveland. They've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. And now we've got an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And he drops it first.
Something a lot of folks don't know about Donovan Mitchell. He was in the crowd during the famous broadcast of the decision by LeBron James.
That's pretty crazy to think Mitchell was actually in person for LeBron's announcement, Smitty.
B.A., he was just 13 years of age. It took place at his high school in Connecticut, and he begged his mom to go. He said there were so many Knicks fans there, he was the only one to cheer when LeBron chose Miami.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
What I like during this run, they paid incredible attention to the details at both ends. That needs to continue.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Up top, Allen. Inside. And Garland with the basket on the assist by Allen. Garland's got 6.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Achua with a screen, and he lobs it up. Achua with the dunk.
Van Vliet excels at breaking down defenses with his passing.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Osman. This for the tie. And it's Toronto with a rebound. They've led by as much as 10. Anunoby passes to Siakam. Off with the layup. Cleveland calls timeout. Boy, you look at Pascal Siakam. He's been playing really well.
The man has been relentless scoring inside, attacking the rim every chance he gets. Their defense has been powerless to stop him. We'll see what adjustments they make coming out of this timeout.
From the high post. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a... And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Mitchell out there with Ricky Rubio. And it's Lopez in at the 5. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
Though he's not known to be a great shooter, Rubio gives you a lot of things. Versatility, size out of the backcourt, and he's a coach out there on the floor.
Here's Van Vliet. Pass to Achua. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Van Vliet's got 6 assists now in the game. Mobley, a screen on Barnes. And here's Lopez. The 3 is up. He drops it from range.
Well, Lopez knew he had space to get that shot off. He was ready for it.
Outside Anunoby. Now here's Siakam. Oh, and Mobley with the block. And he gets it back. Siakam finds Anunoby. Back to Siakam. Stolen by Mobley. Mitchell with the ball. Van Vliet covering. Pass to Lopez. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
The Raptors with a lead. Van Vliet, the pass to Anunoby. Here's Achua. To the left side wing. 5 to shoot. And stolen by Mobley. Mitchell against Anunoby. To take the lead. And the Cavaliers, another 3. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Cleveland.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
Yeah, one thing I think they should continue doing is attacking the break. Because right now, this defense has no answer for them when they do this.
And the call will be against Robin Lopez. That's his first foul. On defense, the Cavaliers. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Siakam. And the ball out of play. The Cavaliers will have it.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you've got to protect the ball.
Cleveland has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Mitchell with the ball. Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Here's Lopez. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Such a valuable playmaker for this team. Mitchell can get his own and get others involved as well.
Rubio against Van Vliet. Pass to Mitchell. He takes it in, and Mitchell with the slam.
If you're the defense, not much you can do. Donovan Mitchell had his mind made up. Bad intentions.
Siakam, no good.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout, or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
Now Rubio, pass to Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. The shot by Rubio, no good. Toronto trailing. Can they get it? And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. Allen, he's checked in for Lopez. That free throw good from Barnes.
No doubt about those free throws. This is why you put the ball in his hands.
A minute 20 left in the fourth quarter. Outside Rubio. Okoro on the wing. Shoots over Anunoby, and the shot no good, a bit short. Well, the Raptors should have got a decent clip, 45% for the game.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
52 seconds left in the fourth. Timeout called the Cavaliers. They're ahead by 1. 52 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. For the Cavaliers, Osman, he's checked in for Okoro, and Darius Garland subbed in for Rubio. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey team, I was able to catch the message that JB Bickerstaff was giving to his team. With it being such a tight game, he tried to lighten the mood in the huddle, saying, quote, "It's just a game, guys. Have fun. Stay loose. Let it fly. I believe in you guys." Let's see if that laid-back approach works.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Osman. Here's Allen.
Yes! Tremendous effort from Allen, one of the top offensive rebounders in the game. And the game isn't over yet, but they have to move quickly.
You know what? They're focused right now. Every possession has to yield points.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Outside Garland. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And an intentional foul right there. .11 seconds left in the final quarter. Mitchell finds Mobley, and they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Good on the first, and that'll put him up 2. And so he drops them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Question is, now can they protect the 3-point lead he's given them?
And Toronto calls time here. They're trailing by 3. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
Also, interesting choice to be made right here. You need either a 3 or a quick 2 and a foul.
Make some noise. Let's go.
7 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and he commits the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
He hits the first one, and that brings him within 2 here.
Fred VanVleet always trying to find ways to make his teammates better. Let's see if he can come through at this moment.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
A leader on this team. These guys trust Mitchell to come up huge at the line.
And so it's the Cavaliers who come out on top. Allie, thank you as always.
I smack clowns with mad style.
you look at these rosters, both teams have lots of quality players and very deep benches.
And with the pace we see in games, it really helps to have more legs to run. Each of these coaches have a lot of options, so it'll be interesting to see how they play the matchups.
Here are the 5 for the Raptors. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Fred VanVleet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the center, filling out the middle. Good saving. They get it back. And there's the bucket from Victor Oladipo.
You know, great positioning there for Oladipo. Able to snag the offensive board and get the putback.
VanVleet passes to Pirtle. That falls. Great assist by VanVleet.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Hero, no good.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Anunoby kicks to Siakam. Pirtle with a screen on Adebayo. Here's Siakam. Here's Pirtle. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Greg, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense.
Now, Hero, 4 on the clock. Here's Butler. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. Toronto, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Pirtle sets the pick for VanVleet. Stolen by Yurtseven. And here we go. It's Butler. Yurtseven passes to Adebayo. Butler on the way. Lets it go from deep. The shot misses. So the Raptors will take it the other way. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
Now here's VanVleet. Here's Pirtle. Can't get it to fall.
It seems like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
3-pointer, Butler. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Raptors leading by 4. Driving to the basket. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo. It's his first trip to the line. The first one falls. You know, Brent, when we talk about destination franchises, Miami has got to be in the conversation for being number 1. Agree?
Well, Kevin, if it was December and I invited you to, let's say, South Beach for a dinner, would you come?
Are you kidding me? Of course.
Absolutely, you would. But beyond the weather, it's the culture there in Miami, and certainly it keeps attracting top-tier free agents. LeBron James, Jimmy Butler, Kyle Lowry. There's more to come.
Now, here's Anunoby. Following the miss by Bam Adebayo. Here's Siakam. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound. The Heat trail by 6. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
It's Hero with the drive.
In a flash, Tyler Hero makes his way to the inside. Nice use of his athleticism.
And Siakam has got the ball here for Toronto. Pirtle with a screen on Adebayo. Siakam finds Pirtle. VanVleet outside. Pirtle sets the pick for VanVleet. Tries again. And it's Miami with the rebound. Butler deciding where to go with it. Doesn't get the finger roll. Raptors leading by 4. There's 49 seconds left in the first. The kick out to Barnes. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
Here's Oladipo. To the wing right side. Pass to Hero. Adebayo with a screen on Anunoby. Just 5 on the clock. And Adebayo gets it to go on the assist from Hero.
Hero knowing about the whens and the wheres for an assist.
Now Van Vliet. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Pirtle sets the pick for Van Vliet. Inside, and the dunk by Pirtle.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
And so the first quarter is in the books.
Miami fans, please give a big round of applause for your Heat Youth team.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Toronto.
And guys, I love the movement, doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
The wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Bam Adebayo is out there with Yurtseven. And it's Oladipo in at the point. So that's who Miami starts the second with. A putback. Pass to Anunoby. Fires for 3. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
Oladipo against Van Vliet. Hero passes to Yurtseven. The kick out to Oladipo. Into the lane. Makes it off the glass.
That ability to attack off the bounce, one of the real strengths of Oladipo's game.
Van Vliet up top. Guarded by Oladipo. Pirtle with a screen on Oladipo. Van Vliet passes to Pirtle. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession. Cody Zeller's checked in for Miami. The Raptors also with a sub. Achua, he's checked in for Jakob Pirtle. Hero with it. Zeller, a screen on Anunoby. Hero, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Anunoby with it. Picked up by Hero. Anunoby kicks to Siakam. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The Heat trail by 7.
And winning has become more consistent in Miami than ever. Jimmy Butler was acquired, made it all the way to the finals in his first year, and have steadily won games each season.
The Heat making a switch here. Howard's checked in. The kick outside to Butler, and stolen by Barnes. On the wing, Anunoby. Barnes outside. Top of the key, Achua. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Pocket 6 to the inside. Barnes. Oh, and the dunk by Barnes.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, Kevin. We've heard about player tracking on the court, but now shot tracking is helping players refine their strokes. It measures not just makes or misses, but the arc and the depth and the left to right direction of shots. These systems provide instant feedback to shooters to help them find the bottom of the net. Kevin, back to you.
Sign me up. That is a fascinating story. David, thank you. And with the Heat, GA, they've been a consistent force in the Eastern Conference.
Kevin, lots of talent up and down that roster, from stars like Butler and all the way down to the role players. This is just a solid team.
And stolen by Zeller. And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Butler against Barnes. Butler passes to Zeller. And it's off from three-point range. Raptors leading by 10. Van Vliet deciding where to go with it. Butler with the steal. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Here's Zeller. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
The Heat have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
Here's Siakam. The putback. That one misses. And the Heat going the other way now. Outside Butler. Adebayo with a screen on Van Vliet. A baseline J. Toronto grabs the miss. Achua's got 6 rebounds in the game. .102 left now here in the second. Here's Siakam. Lays it up and banks it in. Siakam's got the lead up to 10 now for the Raptors. Anunoby against Hero. Zeller setting the pick for Hero. And Lowry has it in the corner. Outside Hero. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Now you try your best defensively to push Bam away from the rim. That's easier said than done.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Zeller, a screen on Anunoby. Hero passes to Zeller. Outside for Lowry. Fires from deep. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
And when we're talking about guys who just can think the game of basketball while they're playing it, Kyle Lowry is up there with the best. It just shows up in every aspect of his game.
Yurtseven's checked in for Miami. And he nails the 3rd.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Van Vliet against Lowry. Van Vliet passes to Siakam.
I'm just so impressed.
And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now.
The previous play is under review.
To tell what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to...
And so it's Toronto heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Back to the action in just a minute. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You gotta like what Jakob Poeltl has done in this game.
And those extra chances mean so much. And he has shaped the game with the way he's been pulling down those offensive boards.
And the team appreciating all of that dirty work going on. His activity has been phenomenal.
And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. Underneath in the post, it's Siakam and Achua. OG Anunoby is out there with Fred Van Vliet, and it's Barnes in at the small forward position. And Siakam throws it down.
A high-level athlete with underrated burst. Siakam continues to impress with his ability to finish.
Van Vliet against Oladipo. Offensive rebound Heat. Raptors leading by 9. Siakam left side. Pass to Achua. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. It's a timeout called here, the first for the Raptors. You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big game. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W.
Here's Pirtle. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Pirtle's got the lead up to 11 now for Toronto.
When Pirtle gets the rock deep inside, the D is toast. Can't allow him to get comfortable from there.
For Miami, they have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple.
First team foul.
That one is off.
Now at the line, Omer Yurtseven.
He hits the second from the line. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Banton, the pass to Pirtle. At basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
And when Pirtle gets into a groove, he demands the ball. He's incredibly dangerous when he has the hot hand.
And here is Anunoby. 5 points in the game. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Out left to the wing. Here's Banton. And that one is hammered home.
And that kind of sums up how this game is going.
Attack-minded all the way.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home.
And so Adebayo will bring it up for Miami. 15-point game. Butler kicks to Adebayo. Back to Butler, and stolen by Barnes. Inside, here's Pirtle, and the dunk by Pirtle.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket?
The Heat have made 5 of 8 of their free throw attempts.
Boy, a fierce competitor. Jimmy Butler puts his heart and soul into the game.
There are not a lot of opponents or players in this league that are going to outwork Jimmy Butler, and he does. He impacts the game in so many ways, and he's all about winning.
And the shot will not go from Anunoby. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And Oladipo, here we go. The kick outside to Butler. The 3. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Banton, guarded by Oladipo. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
1:43 left in the third quarter of the game. Siakam passes to Banton. Shot clock at 6. And the shot goes in from Siakam. Siakam's got 4 points in the quarter.
With a harmonious blend of length and strength, Siakam has become a dependable interior scoring option.
And it goes down 2 points.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Here's Banton, guarded by Oladipo. Here's Pirtle, good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Here's the screen. Butler attacking and slam dunk by Butler.
Quick and athletic, Butler able to beat his opponents right to the tin.
Here's Banton, guarded by Oladipo. Kicks it out to Siakam. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Banton, the pass to Anunoby. Up and in on the layup. Anunoby's got 7 points.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
Over in the corner, Barnes. Siakam against Butler. Barnes. Rebound by the Heat. Outside Butler. Now a timeout called by Miami.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Off the inbound, and Adebayo throws it down.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Toronto calls timeout.
Get live once again for your Heat Breaker Dance Crew. Let's go!
For three, Siakam. And the last second attempt does not go in for him.
Bam's height and wingspan just smothering.
Jakob Poeltl, he's feeling it tonight, and he's been the driving force for Toronto. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Yurts have been out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Oladipo in at the one. That's the group on the floor for Miami. The Raptors making a switch here. Van Vliet's checked in.
Well, you don't become this good in this league unless you put in a lot of hard work. And there's some evidence that Jimmy Butler has done that through the years.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Such a good scorer on the inside, finding just a bit of space, and then Oladipo confident to knock that one in.
And a wide open look for Siakam. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Back to Oladipo. Three-pointer. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got 5 rebounds tonight. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Raptors.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
Well, something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on a turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff. And you got to be careful when you're handling the ball around them.
Toronto leading by 16. Siakam sets a screen for Barnes. Got a piece of it. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Anunoby finds Barnes. And again, Toronto no up. And so Adebayo will bring it up for the Heat. Outside Butler. The pass to Adebayo. From deep three-point range. And Jimmy Butler with the 3.
Oh, Jimmy's just showing off now. Trying to get the defender to come out, but they don't respect that kind of range.
From deep. That shot off the mark. And Toronto will come the other way.
Miami foul. Umer Yurtseven. Third personal foul. Second team foul.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Van Vliet up top. Guarded by Oladipo. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Victor Oladipo.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. The Heat trail by 14. Oladipo, the pass to Adebayo. Butler up top. 5 to shoot. The shot by Adebayo, no good. Raptors leading by 14. Van Vliet kicks to Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
Oladipo pass to Adebayo. And stolen by Siakam. Van Vliet outside. It's stolen by Adebayo. Passes to Hero. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And Adebayo throws it down. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Anunoby passes to Van Vliet. Back to Anunoby. And they get it back. Achua kicks to Van Vliet. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Siakam. That 3 off the mark. The Heat trail by 14. From deep, Adebayo. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Toronto, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for Toronto.
2 great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Jakob Poeltl.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop. Well, the D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why. Still, I expect him to make one of those.
Anunoby finds Siakam. Back to Anunoby. Fires the 3. That one, no good. Here's Butler. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
The last thing Jimmy Butler's afraid of is a little contact.
Now at the line.
He's perfect from the line this time. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
Now here's Van Vliet. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time.
Smack clowns with mad style.
Doris Burke and Grant Hill joining us tonight. Well, you got to expect a low-scoring game tonight, Grant. Two terrific defensive clubs fighting to lock each other down.
Both these teams are elite on the defensive end. These guys won't be making it easy out there. When there's lots of stops, lots of forced turnovers, it can be very difficult to find a scoring rhythm.
Here are the five for the Cavaliers. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell, and it's Osman in at the small forward position. Garland against your 7. Back to Osman. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Here is a guy who is not shy about sharing the basketball. If you are open, Darius Garland will find you.
Garland against Oladipo. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. First quarter of play, a minute in. Here's Mitchell. They get it back. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Garland. Mobley outside from behind the arc. Cleveland the rebound. Allen the pass to Mobley. Here's Osman. Sinks it from distance. Osman's got 5.
Evan Mobley might be a big man, but boy, how about the touch on that pass right there?
You're 7, a screen on Garland. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul. First team
He's off on the first.
Now at the line, Victor Oladipo.
And the second free throw is good.
There are a few things that you love about Victor Oladipo. Number one, the energy and effort he plays with every night. His willingness to carry a load on the offensive end. But more than that, guys, it's the tone and tenor of unselfishness that he sets for this entire group.
Garland, no good.
Darius Garland has not only become a leader on the floor, BA, he's also become the emotional leader. One of the more vocal guys on this entire team.
Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here in the first quarter, with about 2 minutes gone by, wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. And for Garland, Doris, the production has stuck out the most.
Oh boy, I mean, he's become ultra productive on the offensive end. The points, the rebounds, the assists, all are going up. This guy is becoming one of the most well-rounded young guards in the entire league.
Butler's shot is good.
Yeah, pretty dependable from the corner 3 spot. Butler only fires those threes he feels comfortable taking.
Mobley outside. Osman on the wing. Tipped. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Adebayo in the post. Uses the glass on the layup.
And once Bam gets the ball inside, the bucket is almost guaranteed. He's a serious producer in the paint.
Mobley, a screen on Oladipo. Garland for 3. Drains the triple.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And so here is Miami, trailing by 2. Oladipo double team to the paint. Got a piece of it. Yurt 7 a screen. Oladipo, the pass to Yurt 7. Now here's Adebayo. Oladipo outside. Adebayo a screen on Garland. Oladipo finds Adebayo. Just 5 on the clock. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. From deep. The shot by Oladipo, no good.
I'm still a bit confused as to why he shot it from that distance.
I think as a player, you have to know your strengths and play to them, and that is not within his range.
Adebayo a screen on Garland. Butler.
Boy, with his power and explosiveness, when Butler gets inside, it's typically a bucket, a trip to the line, or sometimes worse, both.
The first one falls.
Jimmy Butler.
Butler hits them both.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Pass to Osman. 56 seconds left in the first. Miami grabs the miss.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
The drive by Butler. Banked it in off the glass. Butler's got 7 points.
Jimmy Butler slashing through the defense, determined to get to the cup.
35 seconds left now in the first quarter. The three from Mitchell. Offensive rebound. Allen. And he drops it in from the low post.
Good things come to those who hustle. He creates the second chance opportunity.
Oladipo's got space. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Here's Osman. He's covered by Yurtseven. Osman on the wing. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Omer Yurtseven. And he knocks down the first one.
Shooting for Cleveland, Jetty Osman. 2.
And he makes both free throws. Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
It's time to get on your feet. The loudest section gets free t-shirts. Who wants them? Let's hear it once again for your Heat dancers. Get loud.
Ooh, poked away. Here's Butler. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And still a close game as the first quarter comes. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
Was pretty obvious. I mean, cashing in on extra opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, the defense hasn't been there. They are getting hammered on second chance opportunities.
On the court right now for Cleveland. Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Donovan Mitchell out there with Ricky Rubio. And it's Lopez in at the 5, roaming the paint. And so the ball out of bounds. Mobley touched it last.
And one of the big names on the move this past summer was Donovan Mitchell. Now, you figured his time in Utah was up as the team decided to change their core up. Could be a game changer, though, with this roster, even with all they gave up to get him.
Pass to Adebayo. Back to Oladipo. Now here's Adebayo, covered by Rubio. And Adebayo slams it in.
The explosiveness off the screen. I mean, Bam's so good at knowing where to roll to after setting picks.
Here's Mitchell. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
Right side, Butler. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Clock at 6. Deflected.
Wow, Mr. Rubio twice on the pipes. His team is loving it.
Mitchell, the pass to Rubio. Yurtseven with the ball, and Lopez picks him up. Here's Butler. Here he goes. And it's Butler with the jam.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
And Mobley throws it down.
The unspoken communication on the alley-oop, and Evan Mobley making his teammate look good.
Oh, what a play by Jimmy Butler. Butler's got 4 points this quarter.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy. Pass
to Okoro. And And when you're trying to slow down a top scorer, often the game plan is to get physical. Grant, you would know better than anybody. What's it like in the trenches here?
Well, BA, it's interesting. I mean, it can wear on you. It's a mental challenge. When you're in the trenches trying to slow down a great offensive player, it really becomes a battle of wills. You have to stay focused. You have to be disciplined. And most importantly, you just cannot take a play off and allow a great player to get going.
Lopez can't hit.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
And finished off by Adebayo.
Well, this is one of the strongest aspects of Jimmy Butler's game, playmaking for his teammates. Over the years, boy, he has gotten so much better.
Mobley passes to Mitchell. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland. The Heat with the lead. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
Here's 7, a screen on Mitchell. To the middle. Lopez with the steal. And here's the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. And your 7 picks him up defensively. Rubio passes to Mitchell. Lopez, the screen. And Mitchell with the slam.
Well, that's the kind of finish that sends a message to an opponent. Donovan Mitchell with the dunk.
We've got 1:08 left to play in the first half of basketball. Butler passes to Adebayo. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Heat.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
Another strength for them today, guys, mid-range shooting. Normally the defense wants to give you that shot. Let's see if they adjust at all.
Zeller's checked in for Miami. Kyle Lowry comes in for Oladipo.
Karis LeVert, great confidence in his ability to get off the dribble drive and make things happen.
Hero, no good. The Cavaliers have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Garland for 3. Adebayo grabs the board. The Heat have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Hero. And that one hits the back iron.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. Allen, he's checked in for Lopez. We've got 22 seconds left in the half. Now here's Garland. The 3 from Okoro.
You really appreciate the relentlessness.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's the Heat leading by just 2. And join us right back here after the break for the start of this. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Without question, Jimmy Butler displaying his skills today.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Lowry and Hero are the backcourt. Bam Adebayo is out there with Butler, and it's Zeller in at center. That's the group for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. Adebayo, a screen on LeVert. Hero for 3. Hero with another miss.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Outside Garland. And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul. Osman, he's checked in for the Cavaliers.
Cavaliers substitution.
This for the tie. And that's 2 points on the layup. Osman's got 9.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Down low. Here's Zeller. Pass to Adebayo. Hero outside. Oh, swiped away. To the paint. Allen finds Garland. Out of bounds. It'll be Heat ball. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
Well, the pick and roll game of Jimmy Butler gets better every year. He has a better and better understanding of what to take advantage of.
Pass to Garland. Allen with it, defended by Zeller. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Garland against Lowry. Garland no good. For Miami, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Here's Butler, and it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his third foul of the game.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
Yurtseven's checked in for Miami. Oladipo comes in for Lowry. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Mobley's checked in. Oladipo against Garland. For the lead. Drills it from deep. He's got 6.
Wow, a lot of distance on that jumper by Darius Garland. Nice.
Oladipo, the pass to Butler. Back to Oladipo. Yurtseven, a screen on Garland. Pass to Yurtseven. 6 on the shot clock. A shot by Butler, no good. The Cavaliers leading. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. To the inside. On the take. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
Well, this guy is elite as a two-way player. Jimmy Butler able to take on the scoring load. He's cooking right now.
Pass to Osman. 1:41 left in the third quarter. And the layup is good off the glass. Osman's got 4 points in the quarter. And it's Butler off the drive. Another shot. And it's good on the lay-in. And the Heat lead by 1. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
And he drives in. Pass to Osman. Clock at 6. Mobley on a screen. Fires at the elbow, and the ball out of play. The Heat will have it.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. There's the help with LeVert. Here's Oladipo. Ooh, it's slammed in by Oladipo.
Well, there is an athleticism and a vertical that you've got to contend with Victor Oladipo.
Pass to Mobley. The 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Mobley's got 5 points.
Listen, this guy is not the most dangerous threat from there, but you have got to honor the shooting a little bit.
Butler passes to Adebayo. Outside Butler. Shot clock at 6. There's the drive. And he lays it up and in. Butler's got 19 points.
Well, the competitive spirit of Jimmy Butler playing the paint, yes, sir.
That one falls.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited.
For Miami, they've gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Out to Oladipo. Pass to Adebayo. Butler on the wing. From 15 feet away. Can't get it to drop. It's all tied in Miami. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. On the court for the Cavaliers. Garland and LeVert team up in the backcourt. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. And it's Osman in at the 3 slot. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Mitchell's checked in. Both shots good from the stripe.
Jimmy Butler is one of those guys whose work ethic seems to permeate an entire organization. There's the competitive spirit, the will to win. Those things always resonate with his teammates.
Here's Osman, and the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. And the Cavaliers lead by 1.
This continues to be a battle. The lead is within reach.
Yeah, but that's been elusive. They've missed a few plays along the way that they'd love to have back.
And put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Here's Mobley. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Omer your 7.
This is why it's hard guarding Evan Mobley at times. This guy, when he's aggressive, forcing defenders to match his energy.
And he sinks the second.
Boy, the missed free throw there keeping this game at even. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them.
Oladipo outside. Kicks it to Hero. Launches it. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And stolen by Adebayo. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
There's a relentless effort from Jimmy Butler every night, and he's going to push through the foul and get his shot opportunity.
Butler hits them both. Here's Garland. About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now. The Heat with the lead. Butler with the ball. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, they've been pretty careless so far, racking up a number of fouls in very little time.
Outside Butler. Driving to the basket. It falls, and now he's 10 of 15 shooting. Nice work.
Boy, the consistency he's had tonight has been impressive. Really steady from the field.
Pass to Osman. And here's Allen. Back to Osman. Sinks that one from the post.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Outside Butler. No good. And it's Cleveland the other way. Goes back up. Rejected by Allen.
But Jared Allen, a rim protector at its finest. What a block.
Here's Osman. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. The Heat have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Outside Butler. It's stolen by Garland. And finished off by Garland.
This young guy is fearless. Darius Garland, deliver it.
Right side Butler. Adebayo in the post. Hero outside. From outside the arc. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 8 rebounds in the game. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Here in the 4th quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Right side Garland. 6 to shoot. To take the lead. Osman with the bucket.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to be better defensively.
A nice shot by Butler.
Jimmy Butler loves to rise to the occasion. occasion, sticks it right in the defense's face.
Here's Hero, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the point.
So the first one drops, and that gives him a lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 2-point ball game.
You get the sense this guy relishes getting to the free throw line in these tough moments. You talk about clutch, this guy is it.
Garland for 3, and it's Miami with a rebound. Now Butler. There's 45 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one's on Darius Garland.
Hey, never one to shy away from the pressure. Jimmy with a huge opportunity at the line.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Yeah, 2-possession game now after knocking both of those down.
Garland with the ball. Now Oladipo defending. He connects! And that one brings them within 1.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Now here's Butler. Tight defense on him. Pass to Hero. The 3 is up. The rebound by Osman. Mitchell, the pass to Garland. Oh, it's stolen by Oladipo. And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
He gets the first, and that'll put him up 2. And so he drops them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Well, it doesn't get much bigger than that. A perfect trip to the line to give them the critical 3-point push, and what poise.
Cleveland calls timeout. They're trailing by 3. Only 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
And a 3 would tie it up. If they have to make one extra pass to get a better shot, they probably have just enough time to do that.
From deep, Mobley. Oh, and he can't make the shot to force overtime. All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.